pitch, he's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges.
Ball.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time.
Batting second, shortstop.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They draw fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Well, Boog, as I pop my collar, this lineup is taking the Chris Singleton approach. But in today's game, we know walks are key to scoring runs. At times, this lineup swings a little too freely. They need to make pitchers work harder.
Foul ball there. And the 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Church takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Harper with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And he can't come up with it. Flips it. Harper retired. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Busch Stadium. And towing the slab here, Christopher Sanchez. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there. Leading off, Ivan Herrera. And takes low for ball 1. The Phils would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
In this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Lars Nootbaar in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone. Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boo. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
That's too low. Ball 2. And a swing and a miss there. That's outside. Full count now.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
On the ground to third. Fires in
You're
time.
out.
Batting third baseman Nolan Gorman.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. Close, but call the ball. Ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in St. Louis, and now for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we see more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The 1-0. Hoskins pushes it foul. Hoskins working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Missed with a changeup. Full count now. And down on strikes. And there's 1 away.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And now it's Alec Bohm. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Ramos takes it in for the out. 2 down. Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit.
Adolis Garcia.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Just missed. And that one fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nelson Velasquez. Fouled off left side. Right through there for a strike. What a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting fifth.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Brian Ramos next up for the Cardinals.
Ball.
Ramos launched a homer in his most recent game. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1-1 now. And a foul ball.
Ball two.
This one in the air right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. High fly ball right field. Garcia coming on. 2 down.
Batting sixth, right fielder,
Nathan Church will hit next. Homered last night. Added another hit as well.
Ball.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. That's to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And the inning is over. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
D-Rod.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Pitch is in there. 0-1. De La Cruz getting the start in left in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance. Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 out, man at first. Here's the catcher, Tom Murphy. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
The Phillies looking to strike first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Chopper to second. To first, and that is the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. On the ground. Harper steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Joel Pozo, the next to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Ball. That's a strike.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third.
That's
Ball
a
2.
really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
No, that's a ball.
Missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. In there at the knees. Up the middle. Stop. Throw to first in time.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Cesar Prieto.
Cesar Prieto digs in now.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
One up, one down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Here is Bryce Harper. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. 0-1. Swings and chases a low one there. Right side, but it kicks foul. The 0-2.
Ball.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Harper around third. He's safe on the board first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. And the 1-0. Swings over the top of that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that.
That one is absolutely belted. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder Adolis Garcia.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Church gets under it. 2 away down.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman Bryson Scott.
This is Bryson Scott. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. His 17th of the year. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0.
With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball.
Struck him out looking. Over, although plenty of damage done. Bills get 3 on this long ball. It's now a 4-0 ball game.
Come on and rise up, put it in action. Go mad with it, come on, lift it to the top. Yeah, rise up, that's you. Come on in. Body in motion, heart on fire, train through the heat and haze. Focus, vision, and my eyes locked in through the pain. I fix my gaze. I count them reps, they count me out, but I'm still
Bottom of the 4th, here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. Close
Ball,
one,
no.
doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get.
Stop. The flip. There's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Nolan Gorman now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We played 4. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cardinals nothing. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Ryan Fernandez.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
So here's Murphy now. Fly to left his first time.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a slider catches the zone. That misses. Ball 1.
Outside, ball 2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
On the ground to first, and it's through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Turner, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man at second. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Ball, that hit him.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Clips the corner, strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two on, 1 out. Man, that got him square in the mask. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. And the lead is up to 5.
Comes through with the RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
First and second, 1 out. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. In there for strike one. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're at the top of the fifth.
That's the ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's two gone.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ryan Fernandez is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Zach Thompson.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Two aboard, two outs. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. That's to third. Gorman fires over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last half of the fifth coming up. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast.
Gotta make a move, make a play. We don't fall off, levitate.
We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nelson Velasquez. Sanchez back to work. And right back to the mound. Gets it to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman, Ryan Ramos.
Stepping in, Ryan Ramos. Flied to right his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Popped up. Stop under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Nathan Church.
Nathan Church getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. This one in the air, center field. Crawford should have this one. And that is the third out of the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
Right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
That misses, and that's ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Oh, 1 down.
Ball.
Thompson, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, A fork ball, and he occasionally uses a curve. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman
Bryson Stott will hit next.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
No, outside.
Ground ball right side. Ramos to second for one. On to first.
That's an out.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Brian De La Cruz digs in now.
He was absolutely on fire coming in, but hitless so far today, Boo. Let's see if the bat remembers it's supposed to be hot.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top half of the 6th.
Ball.
Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Now it's Tom Murphy.
Tom Murphy.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. De La Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Jackknifes out of the way. That one fouled off. 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And there's a base hit to left. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Phillies strand 1 as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Thomas Saggese.
Thomas Saggese.
You know, these Cardinals just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ball.
That's
Ball
off the
2.
mark. Ball 2. On the ground at first, and that's just foul. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So digging in, Joel Pozo. Oh, 0-2 now. stays alive. The Phils leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. To the right side, stop. Slings to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. Cesar Prieto now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Get on board down the Mississippi Valley, starting in the north. 1,000,000 miles like the water flows.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Gordon Graceffo. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. That one's upstairs, ball 1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking his own and attacking hitters regardless of the situation. That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's Trey Turner. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now. This one in the air, center field. 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's been a great free agent sign. And a foul ball. Turner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Drive.
Out to short, Turner throws to first in time.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Oh,
No.
He doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The Phillies leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. And it's even up. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 down, bases empty. Now here is Nolan Gorman.
Outside. No.
Two down, nobody on. That
Ball.
misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Crawford has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Stanek.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Foul ball. That to right. Church settles underneath it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder Adolis.
So up next,
Garcia.
Adolis Garcia. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Riley O'Brien, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Strike 2. Fastball is outside. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now 2 gone.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Stop.
Ball.
In the box here, lets that one go for a ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
So 2 down. Brian De La Cruz stands in for the Phillies.
He's been an absolute hitting machine, Boo. The hype is real. Major contributor for this team.
The 1-1. Swings through that high fastball.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game.
I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend. They gon' try to act like we ain't had it. They can't overlook the way we made it happen. So I'm going out of
On to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nelson Velasquez. Next offer in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Next up for the Cardinals.
Ball 1.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. The Cardinals with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is cut on and missed. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Nathan.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Church.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
And a big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And they'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the... Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. Back after this on the show.
Now
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Riley O'Brien.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
O'Brien, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017.
Ball.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. The Phils up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 down, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and that is that. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Bottom of the 9th, digging in, Thomas Sajazi.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Ball.
That one off the mark, and it's 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Turner over to stop for 1. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So they're down to their final out. Cesar Prieto next up for the Cardinals. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ball 1 there.
Ball
Great
2.
job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Sanchez is just 1 strike away.